In this section, I will share some examples of how the SATS paper made students cry and feel stressed or demoralized. These are real stories from parents and teachers who witnessed the impact of the test on their children. One mother told the BBC that her child, who loves reading, was unable to finish the paper. She said her daughter was very close to tears when she picked her up from school. She also said that her daughter, who is autistic, did not understand a lot of the paper and it did not make sense to her. She said it made her more anxious about going back to school the next day. Another parent said on Mumsnet that her daughter had found the exam really hard and awful. She said her daughter was distraught after the paper and felt like she had failed. She said she hated the fact that 10 and 11-year-olds were being forced to sit exams. A Year 6 teacher said Wednesday's reading paper was hideous and much harder than last year's. He said it was on a par with the notoriously vile 2016 paper. He said he felt sorry for all the Year 6 pupils who had to take it. An educational consultant and qualified primary school teacher said that her son was disappointed that he found the reading test so challenging. She said he said the texts were long and wordy and that he had to use a lot of time trying to understand them, which did not leave enough time for the questions. She said he was fortunate to finish when others had been left in tears. A nurse and mother said that many of her daughter's friends were unable to finish the exam, even though their school had been helping them prepare for their SATs since Christmas. She said today was not acceptable and she could not believe what they put their 10 and 11-year-old children through for the government. These are just some of the examples of how the SATS paper made students cry and feel stressed or demoralized. It is clear that this test was not appropriate for the age and ability of the children who took it. It is also clear that this test has a negative effect on their mental health and well-being. This is why many parents and teachers are calling for SATs to be scrapped and replaced with a better way of assessing pupils.